I want to talk about a very important topic when it comes to DUI law, and that's the issue of whether or not an individual was driving a vehicle. So, one common question that a client can have is, hey, I got arrested for DUI, I was pulled over, and I was actually parked and sleeping. I wasn't driving, so how can they do this? And what that's called is actual physical control. You can actually be arrested for a DUI if you were just sitting in a parking lot, whether you were in the driver's seat, the passenger seat, or even the back seat. There's certain things that a court will look at to see whether or not you were under actual physical control of a vehicle. And an important factor is whether or not you had the ability to move the car and to even start the car in the first place. So if you were sitting in a car that didn't have the ability to move, for whatever reason it was broken down, you might not be in actual physical control of the vehicle. Now, on the other hand, if you could take the keys and you could start the vehicle and you have the ability to move, then you could be in actual physical control of the vehicle. These are all very important when it comes to DUI law, and it's very common to see an individual parked who ended up getting stopped by a police officer because they're checking on you, and then all of a sudden a DUI investigation starts. So an important factor to know is, where are the keys to the ignition? Where is the individual placed in the vehicle? And does he have the ability to move the vehicle? These will all be looked at by the court, and these will all be factors in determining whether or not an individual committed the offense of driving under the influence of alcohol. Now, I know in the title it says driving under the influence of alcohol, but as I previously stated, you don't actually need to be driving. All you need is to have the ability to drive the vehicle, and from there, the courts can then determine whether or not you were under the influence of alcohol, and you could be convicted. If convicted, this could severely impact your license and your ability to work and things of that nature going forward. Therefore, it's very important, and I cannot stress this enough. If you feel that you are intoxicated, the smart move is to pull over on the side of the road, but then get out of the vehicle. Take the keys, put them in your pocket, and take an Uber home from there. Do not just sit in your vehicle and sleep. Call a friend, have your friend drive the vehicle. No matter what, if you are under the influence of alcohol and you feel it is unsafe for you to drive, it definitely is a smart move to get out of the vehicle. But the most important thing to do after that is to make sure that you are not in control of that vehicle whatsoever. That's the best way to protect yourself and protect yourself from getting in trouble with the law.